because it's fall and it rains in fall. But for some reason there's no sound for the rain. Jesus Christ, that scared the fuck out of me. Alright everybody, you like that cute little wave? So, I'm in a world you've never seen before. That's right. It's a world you've never seen. So, basically, I want to take a quick break from vanilla because I'm getting really, like, bored of it, I guess you could say. I don't know, I'm just sort of at a lack of motivation right now. I don't really... Whoops, I shoved my mouse. I don't really know what to do. Like, I know what to do and I have plans, but I don't really want to do any of it. I just need a break. So, I'm just going to start up another modded series, and the last modded series that I did lasted 2 episodes, and the reason I'm starting fresh again is, one, a lot of mods that I used to play have since been updated to 1.12, so I figured I may as well play in 1.12 to get some of the bonus stuff as well. Also, I wanted to try some new mods, and I wanted to change the focus of the series. And also, I felt like the other series was a little bit too forced because it was semi-scripted. So, basically, we've got a lot of the similar mods, a couple new mods. No scripting. I just spawned here. This is actually the island I spawned at. Unlike with the previous world, I actually moved spawn by a couple thousand blocks to get the jungle with the temple. So, this is the island I spawned at. And I was really fortunate to have a slime island right there, so I just dug up on the first night with cobblestone, and I got myself enough slime to make my slime sling, which is one of the bonuses of Tinker's Construct in 1.12. Alright, so, I'm not going to verbatim the mod list like I did last time, because that took forever and it wasn't really worth it. So I'm just going to post a mod list down in the description. So... there are a few mods I do want to review first. The first and most important mod is Tinker's. Obviously, we have Tinker's still. You can see I got a lot of stuff, but that's not the focus. So the focus is for this season of modded Minecraft is going to be automation, and that's basically it. I better harvest my crops quick. The biggest mod, not the biggest as in size, but the biggest as in the most impact, is a mod called Serene Seasons, which is by the people that made Tinker's Construct, if I'm not mistaken. If I am mistaken, I will correct that. But basically, Serene Seasons introduces a season cycle into Minecraft. So if you come over here to this pillar that I have set up, you'll notice there's a clock, but it looks a little bit different. This clock tells you the seasons. So right now we are in early autumn. I'm not going to say autumn because I don't like that word, so we're going to say early fall. So it's fall right now, and basically it impacts when the crops can grow. So wheat can only grow in summer and autumn, and carrots, which this is in the corner, carrots do not grow in autumn or fall. So because it's fall, these carrots are not growing. This does mean some cool things. Trees, leaves, and the grass on the ground will actually change color as the season cycles. So in summer it'll be green, then it'll turn brown as you get into fall, and when you get past late fall, the grass starts turning like a grayish dead color. The leaves turn like very pale, and then in winter, instead of rain, it actually snows on the ground and snow can build up. So that's pretty cool. And then summer comes, the grass starts coming back to green, the trees become a very vibrant green color. And then when summer comes back around, it basically comes into regular vanilla Minecraft look. So birch leaves start darkening, grass comes to this darker shade. And you just cycle through all those seasons. And each season lasts 7 days is what I have it set to. Maybe 5 days, I don't know if I changed that or not. So, yeah. So in about 4 days or so, we will get into mid-autumn, and hopefully the grass will start to go brown. So that's pretty interesting. This does mean that food will be a lot more of a challenge, and that is going to tie in to the first episode. Oh yeah, big mod change number 2. Let's see if I can find an example. Do I have any? I do have some mushrooms. I planted some mushrooms because mushrooms grow year-round, so that's a really great crop to have. It changes everything. I love it. So, that does not work. Yeah, Galacticraft sucks. Galacticraft is the one mod that doesn't work with what I'm trying to display. So give me a second to find something that does work. That worked. Alright, so you'll see, I'm not getting the ore block out of this ore, but it's tin. And normally tin, like this, but not Galacticraft, normally tin drops as a block, and then you have to smelt the block. But this changes it slightly to influence the need for automation. So instead of smelting the ore directly into ingots, I can't mind that. So instead of smelting the ore directly into ingots, the ore drops these like gems, and you have to smelt the gems into nuggets, and then it crafts the nuggets into ingots. So it just adds that one extra step of having to craft the ingots. And that's going to make for some fun automation because, like I said, that's the goal of this season. So for automation mods, we have Immersive Engineering. We have a little bit of Buildcraft just because I wanted to have the pipes and logistics for Buildcraft because that stuff's pretty useful. We've also got Ancient Warfare, and I don't know if that was in the last mod pack or not. Basically, Ancient Warfare is it's a colony mod where you have to raise your own village. It's pretty nifty, and I can't wait to get that started. And that's what today's episode is going to be: is setting up the beginnings for our colony. All right, so as you can see, it's raining because it's fall and it rains in fall. But for some reason, there's no sound for the rain. Jesus Christ, that scared the fuck out of me. Oh my god! I just had like a complete heart attack. Oh my god. Oh, that's totally going in the bloopers. Jeez, I smashed my caps lock button. Alright. Whew. Alright. I saw it on the minimap. I saw the red dot flying around. Alright, anyways. Alright, so this is my smeltery building, my blacksmith, you could say. Ooh. And I have the smeltery here, and I might have some faucets here or something, I don't know, but I haven't really used this much. In fact, I haven't used it at all. But I've got all of the parts set up and everything, so I can start using it whenever. And it is currently full of iron and gold. And the gold is going to be important for today's episode because a lot of the Ancient Warfare stuff requires gold. Alright, so this is the building. Anyways, so the first thing for Ancient Warfare is we need to get at Ancient. So these are all the things in Ancient Warfare. You can see it's pretty crazy. And these are all the colonists here. And there's like trebuchets and catapults, and this mod gets pretty interesting. There's also turret wedges, whatever that means. But there's like drawbridges and all sorts of pretty nifty things. But the first thing we need is the research book, which is some leather, some iron, and some paper. So I believe I do not have any sugarcane. Ooh, here's something I wanted to talk about. You see these flowers here? They're sort of kind of just in the middle of nowhere. This is something that rarely spawns in the world. If I hit M, you can see that there's one here, there's one over there, there's one there, and there's one over here. Basically, directly underneath these is a small amount of diamonds. It's really cool. It's a nice mechanic because it encourages exploring to find diamonds because it's a really easy way, but you never know what's down there or how far down it is. So you could just be walking into a death trap, but you don't know. So it's pretty cool. It's just something I found and I was like, oh, that sounds cool. So yeah, I added it. Leather. I got one leather from that many cows. Oh, it's okay, there's more. Alright, so we're back here at the house, and I am getting ready to craft up this research book. This is just the beginning. So, Ancient Warfare adds a research book, as you can see. I have set the research book to me, and now we can get into the good stuff. So, these are all the things you can create in the game. There's a lot of things. It's like a ballista bolt, but it'll tell you, well, first off, there's this, but it'll tell you what you need to research it. So you can tick this box to switch between item and research view. And these are all of the different things you can research, which is pretty cool. And basically, so basically here it tells you, hey, if you research combustion, you can craft flame charge and a napalm charge. But you can't actually craft these until you've researched combustion. So explosives, you can, it's pretty cool. Refinery. Look, you can make steel, guys, but you need to research it first, and you need chemistry to get that, and you need mining to get that, and you need engineering to get that, and you need invention to get that. But it doesn't tell you how to get it, which is where the other part comes in, and you need the research station, which is a lot more expensive. You need some gold. That's why I have gold in the furnace. Yeah, that's not going to grow. So, we come over here. I have 4 blocks of gold. I only need 1. Oh, here's a fun glitch. Give it a few seconds. Maybe a couple more seconds. Yeah, if you're not looking at the casting table, the level inside won't actually change. But when you turn your head back around, it'll automatically change to the level that it's supposed to be at. So that's pretty cool. Also a little bit buggy. Oh, block of gold is in gold text. That's so sweet. Gold is in gold text. And gold looks a lot more shiny now. I love it. So, yeah, that ore mod actually keeps all of the ores equal. So if I come in here and I search ingot, you can see there's all these ingots. This is how many ingots would normally be in the mod, into this pack. And these are all like replicate things. So there's a steel here and there's a steel somewhere else, I'm sure. Yeah, there's a steel there, and that's super annoying. But if I come and then go, OresAllEasy, and I come, these are the only ingots now that are available in the game. So there's only 1 of each ingot, and this mod is super helpful for condensing down complicated recipes and stupid things. But anyways, now that we've got the gold, I just need a bit of wood. We need a chest. That was really sloppy. We need a crafting table. And I think this was what it was. Let's see if I can do this by memory. I can't because I don't have enough iron. Do I have any more iron? I don't think I have any more iron, guys. No, I have a whole smeltery full of it, the stuff. I'm losing my mind. Yeah, I got plenty of iron. I don't know what I was thinking. So, a little bit slow here. Iron takes the longest to cool out of all of the ores. Alright, that took forever. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. It's a good thing I have a pickaxe. Alright, come down here. Alright, I think this was the recipe for the station. I could be wrong, but I think this is correct. I was wrong. What is it? Can I not use... I can't use a birch chest. Are you kidding me? Stupid mod pickiness. So I need oak. Do I have oak? I have to have oak. I've used so much of it. There we go. God, that's annoying. That's not what I'm trying to craft. I need another 4. So I guess that means that the Quark chests are not compatible, which is understandable because this mod probably wasn't made with Quark in mind. But I have to keep that. I have to remember that I have to use oak wood for everything. Alright, so I had the recipe correct other than that. Alright, research station. And I'm just going to plop that right here for now. So it looks pretty nifty. And if I right click it, you see there's all this super complicated stuff. I can put my research book in there, and it says now that I am the one researching. And current goal, no resource. This is pretty complicated. So I think this is in case you want to automate research, but I don't really know what the point of automating research would be. So we want to... What's the first one we want to do, huh? Research queue. Oh, okay, this is how you do it. So you can select your research directly from here, but I'm going to hit research queue, and this will tell you everything you can currently research. So we can do agriculture, time 200 seconds. 200. It's always 200 seconds, and it tells you what you need to research it. I'm thinking we want to get agriculture because we want to automate our farms so that we can get the maximum output. Or leadership, because this will allow us to get colonists. I don't know what invention's for. So we can either do leadership or agriculture. And I think... Well, leadership requires paper, and we can't get paper. So agriculture first on the list. And you can see now the queue then adds things we can get. So we just unlocked fishing and animal husbandry. And you can just keep adding things to the queue. But I'm going to leave it at just agriculture, and it'll tell you here, this is what you need. So we need 4 torches. We'll put those in there. And it's shapeless recipe. Alright, what else do we need? We need wheat, string, and sticks. I have some wheat. I don't know if I have any string, but I have fought a lot of monsters. I have 1 string and 4 sticks. Alright, so obviously there's going to have to be some improvements. I'll make it that way just because. So we need 2 more wheat, 2 more string, and 20 more sticks. I can do the sticks right now. That should be fairly easy. 20 sticks. Now we just need the 3 string, and then we should be good to go. So I was unable to actually get any string from spiders. I killed like 4 of them and I got no string. Super frustrating. But I did come up with a separate idea. I have some hemp seeds in storage, and I'm thinking, look at that. I have no idea how much bone meal these things actually require to become fully grown. Alright, I think they're all done. Now, do I want to punch them? Yes. And I got seeds back. Alright, these plants are actually really great. Alright, so I have 13 industrial hemp fiber from my hemp seeds. And that's thanks to Immersive Engineering. Yeah, look at that. We're moving into the later seasons of fall, guys. I can't wait for winter. Winter's going to be fun. Actually, it's going to be really painful because that's 7 days with barely any food. So I got to really conserve my foods. Alright, so I can turn the industrial hemp into string. Ta-da! Look at that, guys. I'm a genius. There's just more things to automate. Alright, so 1, 2, and look at that. It is researching. Just like that. Doop, 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 doop. Boing. Research is done. Super awesome. So, you're wondering, how do I actually craft the stuff that I research? Because agriculture, if I come in here, should have unlocked the crop and fruit farm. That's how you make them. So, what you need is you actually need a special crafting table. It is engineering station, I believe. And a single log and 6 iron. Engineering station complete. And then we can put down the engineering station here. Put this stuff away. And you see we need the book. So you actually need the research book to craft things with your research. So now that this is in here, I can actually craft the crop farm. That, it looks like that. Iron hoe. I can actually use any of the gears. I don't have to use the ancient warfare gears, I don't think. Yeah, look, I can just craft a wood gear from Buildcraft by the looks of it. I actually want to try this though. Yeah, I can just craft the wooden gear set right here. However, the cheapest gear is looking to be the Buildcraft gear. That one's not happening. OresAllEasy. So yeah, this is the gear I want to build. It's literally just half a log to make a gear. And I'm also going to need a chest and an iron hoe. I'm not going to use my iron hoe because well, I guess I'll use my iron hoe because I'm done farming for now, I guess. So, that's a pickaxe. I need a chest. I don't have enough wood. Can I just craft things in here? I can. Ooh, here, I'm going to actually display this. So I need the hoe here, the 2 gears. I actually need this. You can see I can't craft anything with this, but that is the correct recipe. See? See, no research book in slot. So if I put the research book here, now I can craft it. Isn't that interesting? I love that mechanic. It's so good. So there's the crop farm. The only problem with this crop farm is I don't have any way of powering it, which is one of my favorite parts about this mod. I really can't wait to get into the powering parts, because that's so cool. Alright, so I'm going to put the crop farm here, like that. And you can see it has this radius. I can actually this is pretty cool. Look at that. So you can adjust the bounds. Won't let me go any farther that way, which is interesting. I have no idea how this stuff works, by the way. Oh, I can exclude blocks from the farm. I didn't know you could do that. That's interesting. Alright, so is there any blocks I don't want to have farmed? Probably the middle one in the top row, because that's water. So if we do that, that would exclude that from being a farming tile, because it's not farm. So now I need to power it, and I have multiple ways of powering. Hammer. Alright, press divide to toggle work and rotate mode. Which divide? This divide? No. This divide? That's the one. Oh, so it tells you in the tooltip then. So this is work mode, as it says there. Use item to work at work site. So now if I come, and I believe it's right click, but it could be left click, I'm not certain. If I come over here, that's working, so it's shift right click. Alright, so what this does is basically it harvests crops for me. So you saw some break-in and stuff going on. It also slightly increases the crop growth speed. So hopefully in a second here we'll get some more crops growing. You saw a couple there. Now this block can be run by electricity. It can also be run by torque, which is the power unit for Ancient Warfare. It can also be run by hand by either the player, or you can assign a farmer colonist to do this job for you. And colonists are pretty nifty, and I'll get into that later. You can see we've got 3 wheat from those 3 plants there. So yeah, this farm, once I can get a way to permanently power it, it will harvest all the crops in this binding box for us. I don't know if there's a way to hide the bounds, though. No, I don't think there is. That's okay, though. Leadership. Yeah, leadership allows me to make workers, bards, and priests. I can also do the town hall, so leadership is really the one that I want to get. So, research queue, leadership. Hey, look at that farming. Alright, so leadership requires string, sticks, torches. Do I already have all that? I'm missing 1 torch and a handful of sticks. This is really... The beginning research is fairly easy. Honestly, this mod is amazing. I can't wait for Tango Tech to release his mod, because that was one heck of a mod. I can't wait. Anything to do with, like, automating... There's a game out there that I'm really debating whether or not I should play it on the series with people, because it's such a good game. It's called Colony Survival. Oh, it just turns me on. Alright, leadership. We can make some colonists finally. I can't wait. Get it done! Alright, colonists have been researched. So now, I should be able to first set up a town hall. Instant town building tool, huh? That's pretty interesting. I need a chest, 3 logs, and 3 stone bricks. Easy peasy peasy weasy. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 1, 2, 3. And that's the town hall. Now, the town hall is the most important block to your colony. This is basically the town center for the 1.14 villagers. Basically, each night, your villagers will return to the town hall. I don't know if they use beds or not. I'll have to look into that. But I do know that the town hall is like the meeting place for your villagers. They generally go there when they don't have anything to do. They also come to the town hall to get food. So that's basically the cafeteria. And basically, you have to pump food into the town hall constantly so that your villagers can come and eat. And they need food to work. If they don't have food, they will not work and they will eventually die, I think. So food is very important. So basically, you want to set up a lot of things first. Game is having problems. Did game crash? Game did not crash. Okay, that scared me for a second. Worker requires a food bundle, a wooden pickaxe, and 2 gold. And a food bundle is expensive. Jesus Christ. Alright, good thing I have a bottle, I think, from a witch that I killed earlier. Yep, I got a bottle. Alright. So let's also make a wooden pickaxe. Like so. And I'm going to need an apple, a cooked pork chop, steak, bread, chicken. Well, I've got the pork chop, bread, steak. Here's the chicken. I have an apple somewhere, I think. Unless I ate it. I probably ate it like a fool. I totally ate the apple like a fool. Yeah. That's a definite yes. I definitely ate the apple. Ugh. I wish you could make apple trees. I need to add that mod. But yeah, apples. Oof. Oof. Alright, so that's the bottleneck right now, I guess. Fruit farm. Fruit farm. Can I create a fruit farm and have it grow trees with apples. Is that how that works? Because if that's how that works, I've just been saved. If not, I'll have to install maybe an apple tree mod, because I'm sure there's one somewhere. Alright guys, so I was actually unable to find a mod which gives apple trees in 1.12, and I was honestly shocked. Like, I was certain that I would have been able to find something, but I found... Wow, what the fuck is... What the... I was wondering why I was hearing pig noises. I have no idea what mod that is. I'm actually curious. If I turn into a slime... And I can't remember the controls for going side to side. So we'll just do that. Do I still have the pig nose? No. Huh. That's really bizarre, and I don't know. That's really weird. Alright, anyways, ignore the pig noises, I guess, then. But I couldn't find an apple tree mod, as I said, so what I did was I made my own apple tree mod. Take that. I'm actually good at modding. Sort of, not really, but I tried. And it works, and that's all that matters. So, this is how it is. You take your oak sapling and your apple. Bam! Apple sapling. I have an apple sapling now. The sizes are a bit jank. I don't know why, but we're fine with it. So you plonk down your apple sapling, and it will grow after, like, time. It's sort of kind of random. And there we go, look at that, the apple tree has grown. So this uses the 1.14 textures for the wood and the leaves. I did brighten them manually because the texture is actually gray in the files, so I had to make it white myself. I mean, brighter, I guess you could say. And then we have these apple blocks. So everything is axe, so yeah, there was no option for shears, so axe. You harvest the tree and you'll get oak saplings. Then the apples, you mine one, you get one. So there's 4 apples per tree. The tree always looks like this. So it's fairly easy to farm. It's just a 5 by 5 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 5 by 5 by 7 space. Easy peasy. The leaves do not decay, because I am not good at that stuff either. Like I said, this is my first mod, so give me a break. And then, one last feature that I added myself, and I'm really, really proud that I managed to do this. If there is no block above the apple for it to grow, the apple will drop. Super fancy. Right. Looks like we got about 3 or 4 saplings. So basically you have to turn the saplings into apple saplings every time. So you actually have to spend your apples that you get from your tree to make more apples. So I felt like that was pretty balanced. It feels pretty balanced. I spent 1 apple, got 4 apples. And then I'll have to spend more to get more saplings. But anyways, now that we got apples, we can finally craft this stupid food bundle. Please be shapeless. It's not shapeless. Food bundle, and then 2 and 1 worker. Alright, so for now, I think the town hall is going to have to be something super... Oh yeah, one more thing. Apple logs are their own block, so those are apple logs. Here are oak logs. You can see the difference. Apple logs are basically the same as oak logs, but they are shit at making logs. So I got only 2 planks for 1 log. If I did oak, I'd have 4. So the whole point of this is to try and prevent the trees from being used for logs. So yeah. I'm going to quick throw together a little house as a temporary town center hall. Just something super simple that they can all live in and hide in. I'll make a better one in the next episode, but for now this is going to be a temporary shack of love. Oh yeah, I should mention, I am recording this on April Fool's Day, so the pig noses is probably a prank from one of the mods, but I wouldn't be able to tell you which one it was. Alright, and the super simple town hall is basically almost done now. Like I said, it's just temporary. Next episode, we're going to actually build an actual town hall. But for now, bam, town hall. Unnamed. Ooh, what should we name the colony? Well, I already actually know. Factory Town. And it's larger than the thing. And look, you can look at the people who have died. Town range is 100 blocks. I mean, that should be acceptable, right? 200 something. I highly doubt I'm actually going to use 100 blocks. So it's 239. So that's there. There, so it's this area. So for now, that's fine. Super simple town hall. Looks super bad, doesn't it? Bam. Super simple. Alright. Worker. Worker needs food. Have my bread. I guess. It hurts. It hurts to give away my only food source. Crafting table. More bread. Make some more apple trees. We'll just plant that there and there. Clear that out for some space. Oh yeah, and a word of caution, the apple trees can grow if you're standing inside of them, so just be careful where you're standing when you plant them down. Bam! Worker number 20. Name. Why are you worker number 20? Oh, no, that's your health is 20. Alright. Alright. I don't know if that did anything or not. Alright. Your name, because you are the first and original worker. You will be my boy, Ariel. I don't really know his, I don't know what how to do that. Alright, so these guys, you need to give them an item. So he would have to have a hoe. And then you have to give them a work order as well. Alright, I guess he wants to have the door open, that's fine. But if a zombie comes in your house at night, it's your fault. It's a real river, guys! I found a real river. Here, this is a real river. Look at this. It's got flow. And there's a creeper right there. Holy fuck my nuts. That positively scared me. Alright, so let's head back and see if we can track the source. Ah, here's the source. So you can see it just sort of spawns there in little nooks and crannies. So this river looks like it has 3 sources. And then if we follow it, you can see it's got flow. So if I actually didn't touch anything, it would push me all the way to sea. But anyways, the river heads down this way, around here, through here. Cute little water rapids. Down this way. And boats don't really like this water because this isn't actual water. But I'm sure they're going to fix that eventually. This mod's pretty dope. And here's a little bit of a lake here that feeds in. That's pretty nifty. It looks like this river is actually really small. Yeah. Oh, it's bigger than I thought. And then it hooks up here into the lake. Bam. And then you're in the lake. But it looks, if I go into the map, yeah, the river is this whole section here. And I think this is another river right here, if I'm not mistaken. So let's just pop across. This one's a regular river. But that one just across looks really wavy just to be a regular river. It is a regular river. That is the weirdest regular river I've ever seen. This is a special river, though. Yeah, these special rivers are so cool. They really help give Minecraft some much-needed character. Look at how long this river is. It's enormous. It keeps going from here. And it's all connected as well, like there's no gaps. And it looks so much better. This is what the game needed. And there's a village up there. I'm gonna have to check that out. Oop, sugarcane. Can't miss any opportunities for sugarcane. And village time. Let's see what they have for me. So I got the sugarcane I came for. I guess that's good enough. I didn't give the worker any orders. I'm going to save that for next episode, because that's going to be a little bit longer still. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Anyways, I hope you guys have a fantastic day. I'll see you guys in the next one. Oink.